evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, October the 10th, 2023. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the Tullahoma Wildcats come out with another win. THS held its senior night recognition, and a local judge denies a parent's request for unredacted police body cam footage. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Have you heard the news? Legendary Cincinnati Reds and Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench will be in Tullahoma Saturday evening, October 28th. Invited by the Tullahoma Sports Council, now is the time to purchase your ticket to see, hear, and meet the greatest catcher in Major League Baseball history. Bench is a dynamic speaker and is sure to motivate and inspire all who attend. His appearance is a fundraiser for the Tullahoma High School softball and baseball teams. Tickets are only $100 and can be purchased by calling Jim Bratcher at 247-5734. Don't miss this opportunity to see, hear, and meet Johnny Bench.
Hi, my name is Ringo. Here at Barkview Senior Living, they're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. A Parkview Senior Living. For your dog's best friend, you.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Wildcats defeated Warren County at their last regular season home game. News Leader's John Gray spoke with Tullahoma's head coach Coy Sisk at Saturday morning's fifth quarter coaches show about the win.
It was a perfect night for football. Hey, and a great turnout on senior night.
Oh, yeah.
So glad that those guys got an opportunity to showcase some of the things that they do. And always a good time and kind of a weird time because some of those seniors were like, hey, there's a chance, Coach, that this could be the last one, that we play here. And what I try to keep explaining to them is, hey, we're coming back home. Hey, we're going to come back home. We're going to get another one on that field.
We're 2 wins away from being regional champion.
We talk about it as a team a lot, and one of the main things that we concentrated on this last week is getting ourselves better throughout the week. And I told the guys this. I said, you got to realize right now, I said, you're probably 5 plays in about 3 minutes away from being undefeated.
Yeah.
It's really that close. I said, so our main focus is we've got to go on the practice field. Hey, we've got to find those plays and those minutes there, and we've got to figure out a way to get them to the game field.
Into this next ball game.
Get them to the game field so we'll be able to use them. But that's how close these guys have been, and I think they're starting to realize that they can be something special.
They are something special. This little team is something that I didn't expect to see. This is an outstanding football season we're having right here. And these young men are performing extremely well.
It's pretty neat that we went into last week and I said, one of our goals and our focuses was we're going to make each other better. We have to make one another better. And I think I've bragged to every source that I've been able to. We have 53 personal records in the weight room. 53 personal records in the weight room last week alone. In 1 week.
That's getting it.
And those are guys that are working hard in the weight room, to be better. And then it transfers to the practice field. And then Friday night, it was able to transfer from the practice field to the game field.
Yeah. As I always say, there's so many people involved in what happens on the field on Friday night, and I just want to thank all those people. Jimmy and Tom and Mike and Coach Ricky and all those cats over there in the quarterback club doing what they're doing, and the guys up in the booth that do what they do on the PA and also on television and radio. It's a family affair. If you don't believe it, go over to the concession stand and watch what happens when Terry Stroop walks up. They're on the 3rd or 4th generation, and it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling, this family we have. Quick feet. All right, so here we are. And first quarter's over with. Everybody's sort of learning everybody else's name. Put your name over there. I'm going to get you.
Hey, Hayes not in the barn yet.
Hayes never in the barn until the 4th quarter. Well, halftime, up what?
30-0.
30-0. looks pretty good. Maybe I tell you what, we are going to see later on in the second half is we're going to see some young men get to step out on that field. Some of them probably for the first time.
Hey, look, that's always exciting. Those guys bust their tail at practice week in and week out, and don't get a lot of time to shine underneath the lights sometimes. And
let Rudy play.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
I'm 74 years old. Every time Rudy gets to play, I have a tear come out of my eye.
All right, look, if
you don't, something wrong with you.
You don't have much about you.
I love it. Fourth quarter. Final score, 37-0.
Hey, glad to get that one under our belt and out of the way. Got to play a couple of different guys, and our older guys got to do what they're supposed to do against teams of that nature, younger teams like that. And look out, because Warren County, they'll be all right in the next year or so.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program, and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. This past Friday night was senior night at Tullahoma's last regular season home game. In this clip, we see the senior football players being recognized.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wilkins Stadium for tonight's senior night festivities. We will start with the Wildcat football team. First up, number 2, Malik Grizzard, son of Chris Grizzard Jr. and grandson of Chris Grizzard Sr. Number 5, Jalen Hill, son of Philip and Adrian Hill. Liam Grider, son of Luke Grider. Ethan Hargrove, son of Brett and Emily Hargrove. Bo Banks, son of Jeff and Elizabeth Banks. Kobe Tucker, son of Don and Heather Tucker. Bryson Steverson, son of David Steverson and Victoria and Jeremy King. Grant Chadwick, son of Richie and Kara Chadwick. Russell Simmons, son of Jonathan and Nikki Simmons. Ezra Myers, son of David and Elaine Myers. Haley Prebola, daughter of John and Cindy Prebola. Jack Dameron, son of Jason and Natalie Dameron. We have a 3-for-1, number 54, Matthew Swiger. Cheerleader Allison Swiger. Cross-country runner William Swiger. Sons and daughter of Derek and Rebecca Swiger. Diego Stratton, nephew of Adrian and Debbie Hickerson. Caleb Blackburn, son of Chris and Amanda Blackburn. DeCarlos Slaughter, son of Ashley Jackson. Eli Morgan, son of Johnny and Mindy Morgan. Mason Miller, son of Jesse and Carrie Miller. Kyler Clark, son of Mike and Lucinda Clark. And our statistician, Ari Safarin, son of Dennis and Luz Hardy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Welcome back. A Coffee County judge has denied a Georgia man's request that he be allowed to publicly share unredacted dashboard and body cam footage of a misdemeanor traffic stop that led to all 5 of his young children being sent to foster care. Deontay Williams, through his attorney, argued he has a First Amendment right to disseminate footage from the February traffic stop carried out by the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Troopers pulled Williams over for dark tint and traveling in the left lane while not actively passing as he was driving his family from their Georgia home to an uncle's funeral in Chicago. The footage captures a 2-hour span when troopers searched the Dodge Durango, detained the family, then arrested Williams for possessing fewer than 5 grams of marijuana, a misdemeanor in Tennessee. Bianca Claiborne, Williams' partner, was cited and told she was free to leave with their children. Instead, when Claiborne drove to the jail to post bond for Williams, the 5 children were taken from her by police and social workers. The children ranged in age from 4 months to 7 years old. Don Diener, attorney for Deontay Williams and Bianca Claiborne, said, quote, "There must be a compelling government interest to prohibit speech in this manner. There shouldn't be any reason they cannot share them," end quote. Coffee County General Sessions Judge Greg Perry entered a protective order in June barring the footage from being disseminated to the public and warned that anyone who did would be found in contempt of court. Unredacted footage of the traffic stop was turned over to Diener in response to a subpoena, but the case never went to trial where it might have been introduced as evidence and become part of the court's public record in August. Charges were dropped against Claiborne, and Williams pled guilty to a misdemeanor simple possession charge. Coffee County District Attorney Marcus Simmons argued the family be legally barred from sharing the hours of unredacted video already in their possession. Instead, Simmons said the couple could submit a public records request to the Tennessee Highway Patrol, who could opt to redact portions of the video. Perry, who declined the couple's request to recuse himself from the criminal case because of his involvement in their juvenile court case, issued the gag order after the family and their personal attorney spoke publicly about the children's removal, the conduct of the Department of Children's Services, and the juvenile court proceedings. Perry said in court on September 26, quote, "I would advise them to tread lightly regarding dissemination of information under the juvenile case file," end quote. Then added, quote, "I'll modify the order to allow them to get those records through THP redacted because of the minor children." The judge said, "I'm going to release it to everyone. Anyone that wants to come get it, they can access it through the THP," end quote. The children were returned to their parents 2 months after the traffic stop, and there is no current juvenile court case concerning the family. The incident received widespread public attention in part because it raised questions about whether the family, who is black, received disparate treatment while driving through a largely white rural area of Tennessee. Their case drew condemnation and demands the children be immediately returned from the Tennessee NAACP, Democratic lawmakers, and others after the publication of the story. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Parkview Senior Living, active, independent senior living at its finest.
Welcome back. In this week's Mayor's Message from Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, Mayor Matheny speaks with Coffee County Road Superintendent Benton Bartlett.
Hello, this is Judd Matheny, Coffee County Mayor, Coffee County, Tennessee, and this is another edition of the Mayor's Message. And we've got another great friend and great public servant with us, Benton Bartlett. He's head of the Highway Department here. He's an elected official and does an outstanding job. We have about 630 miles of roads in Coffee County. And so that just shows you the responsibility that he has on a shoestring budget. But I want Benton to tell us his own self about it, where he came from, how he got to where he is, and his job description, please.
Thank you, Judd. I've been in Coffee County all my life. My earliest remembering of working it all is my dad sold farm equipment. So I got to know all the farmers in the county. My job was sweep the floor. I had the best job there. Yeah. And then moved in from there. About 14, we decided to dig a big lake behind our house, or his house. That's where I got started in the dozer and the heavy equipment business. Later on, we got some trucks, we hauled milk. So I got into the trucking business a little bit. Then after a while, I got back in the dozer business, and that's where I was until I started road superintendent 9 years ago now.
Well, you can see his qualifications, and just like any elected official in Coffee County, you can see the lineage of their background has led to their experience for their office. And we've had many on here, and the fact that he knows trucking and knows heavy equipment work, that's a true set of knowledge and skills that you have to have. That I was fortunate enough to learn a lot about trucking when I managed a business that had about 13 trucks. It's an extraordinarily technical job. You have to be so precise. Your maintenance has to be up to date. Your trucks have to be up to date. Your drivers have to be qualified. Your drivers have to be sober and smart, and it takes a lot of management to do that.
Yeah, I inadvertently built myself a pretty good resume for this job, seems like.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, you migrated to a place now where your knowledge and your skills are helping this county in a great way, versus somebody that would come in that just didn't even know where to start.
Yeah.
And that's why they elected you, because they have faith and confidence in you.
Yeah. Well, I've been terribly lucky to work with most of the big asphalt companies around here too. Tinsley's, Wright Brothers, of course Rogers Group. And those guys have been a tremendous help to me.
They're all such nice people. I've met all of them, and they're all courteous and kind, and they're spot on, you know, for the things that we need. And man, in the future, as we grow and this new I-24 industrial site's going to be commissioned and things are going to happen, Benton's going to be doing a lot of new work. Yeah. And the state's sent him a little new money, so he's been able to do a few more jobs. I think that money's going to definitely increase over the years as this county grows. We're going to get some more monies. But Benton, if somebody has a problem with their road, or there's a safety issue on a road somebody wanted to bring to your attention, how would they get a hold of you?
You can call the comp center if you can't find us at our office. But
what's your office number?
Our office number is 728. Golly, I'm going to forget it. 332. And got too many phone numbers to remember.
Yeah, me too. I can't remember.
But you know, if you see something that concerns you, please go ahead and call. Don't let it linger, because you know we got, like Judd said, 640 miles of road to look at, and we don't always go over every half mile, and we may not see it. And it may be a while before we see it. So please feel free to call.
Right, and we want everybody to know that state highways are very different than the county roads. Benton takes care of the rural county roads. 55 and 53 and 41, and they're all state highways. So we would, we need to. You can call Benton, you can call me, 723-5100, but for those projects we need to contact the state and work in conjunction with the state. Sometimes the state partners with Benton on projects and vice versa. And with all this growth, there's going to be all kinds of new arrangements that are made. And Benton helps the city of Manchester, the city of Tullahoma with things. He's put new bridges in different areas. I know Ralph Broderick Road, I go there, that's a great piece of work you've done there.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful little bridge you put there, and you can look at it. So the difference in, there's county roads and there's state highways. So your problem may be on a state highway, and he may not be able to fix it as quickly as you'd like to have it fixed, but we'll help you on the state level too.
Even if it is state, please go ahead and call us. We've got the number for the state. If and we can hopefully guide you to ask the right questions or whatever you need to do. But we'll be glad to help you get with the state if you need it.
Well, just like my office, it's always open. We're always here to help you. Benton's the exact same way. Benton's been great, and I appreciate everything you've done, and voters have great confidence in you. The county commission has great confidence in you. I do. You continue to be responsive and do a great job, and you're also a pleasure just to hang out with.
Well, thank you.
And his wife's one of the best shots I've seen it. His wife is a great pistol shot. Is she not?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I respect that greatly, because I practice a lot too, and I watched her and I was like, dang.
I'll tell you another little tale about her. She is played basketball in high school, and when she played, it was still 6 on one end, 6 on the other end. She won the state championship. She played the very last high school game where they played 6 on 6.
Very cool. That is a great history because now it's 5-on-5, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a great piece. She's a wonderful woman too, wonderful lady to speak to, and we like to see her out and about too. So, Benton, thank you very much. Thank you everybody for tuning into this edition of the Mayor's Message, and we'll see you next week.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. On this week's show, we'll hear from Greg Gressel about this weekend's Oktoberfest, among other events. County Mayor Judd Matheny will drop in, and Jerry Harris from What a Horse will update us on events in the Tennessee walking horse industry. We'll have all this and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1928 at 87 degrees. The record low was in 2000 at 28 degrees. The average high for this day is 74, and the average low is 50. Cloudy for tonight with a low of 50. Mostly cloudy skies for Wednesday with a high of 76 and a low of 53. And mostly sunny skies for Thursday with a high of 76 and a low of 59. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.